My name's Teresa Davies, but I go under the name of Dory, the fish with the short-term memory loss. There's a long story about that, which I'll go into maybe another time. I live in Flintshire in North Wales, and I was diagnosed with Alzheimer's when I was 59, which is 8 years ago now. I was told I only had 5 years to live when I was diagnosed. That was your life expectancy. So you're not given any hope at the beginning. I met a gentleman giving a Dementia Friends session just by chance. And at the end, he said he had dementia and he was 52. Anyway, I had a chat with him, and then through him, he got me in contact with the Deep Network. And since being involved with the Deep Network, which is Dementia Engagement and Empowerment Project, it just changed my life. Meeting gave me a purpose again. I do training, do talks as part of training with student nurses at Bangor University. And I've done talks with healthcare professionals and also peer support. You cannot beat peer support. And so I set up a friendly face for people newly diagnosed who are in that place where they're not given any hope that you can still have a life. Well, I love my family, my grandchildren. I have 3 grandchildren. I was a landscape gardener for 20-something years. So I love the outdoors, nature and gardening. I've just recently got an allotment, which has been a lifesaver to me. It's important to me, if I was in a care home, to be outside. And I don't care if it's raining, put a coat on me. Or if it's cold, wrap me up. I just have to go outside. And the thought of, I've been around some care homes and, that it'd be a beautiful day and everybody's just sitting. And when I've said to the care staff, oh, there's nobody outside, and they said, oh, they're not interested. But I'm sure if you encouraged them or enticed them outside, they'd love it. Well, I want to die outside. I've put that down in my future plan. That I want to go into a hospice, but I don't, when it's time, where it's near, I want to be put out my bed or in a wheelchair or whatever. I don't want to die with the ceiling over me. So that's important to me. To make people feel that it's still got a use, that there's still a value. They still have a purpose, no matter, I could tell you a little experience I had a couple of weeks ago when I was in for this operation. And I know the NHS have rushed off their feet, but there was a lady in the ward who, well, I don't know, but to me, well, she obviously had dementia. She was only in her 50s by the looks of it. And she was in a cot bed sort of thing, in the corner of the ward. And she was shouting out, and a nurse went past my bed and said, "Oh, take no notice of her. She's not talking any sense," and just went out the ward. And this lady kept shouting out, and I got out. I just had my surgery, so I got out of bed with my drip tray thing and walked over, and she'd obviously gone back to a time in her life, and she was talking about it, and I just reassured her, listened to her, reassured her, because she was worried, and I just want care staff and professionals just to take that little bit of time to reassure somebody. Shouldn't have been down to me. They should, or have someone there just to sit with them, something.